Hey guys, yes, I'm using the right camera. I've decided to take a break because lately I've just really been straining myself to keep up with everything, to improve my living situation, try to push streaming further so I can somehow use that as a mean of, you know, getting something, trying everything to make my situation a little better. But I can't deny this has really been straining myself a lot, and I'm just I can't keep this up. I need to rest. Um, you might have noticed I've been a little quiet lately. Um, my mental health has not been getting any better. I'd say it's just been getting worse, and it's really difficult for me to just ignore what's going on and distract myself. I've been trying my best to just keep distracting myself, to feel anything different than misery and depression, but it's still there. I can't do much about it. It's still there. I feel completely mentally drained. I can I cannot even form coherent sentences at this point. I'm just so tired, so exhausted. The training course I'm taking is also having an effect to that. Uh, Waking up early in the morning and doing 10 straight hours of listening to someone talk. It is an ADHD nightmare. I have not been able to pay attention to any of the lessons so far because they're so long. And then you have to do exercise. It's so mentally draining. Like, oh my god. And the heat is also not helping in the slightest. The heat is just making everything worse. But yeah, I've been wanting to tell you guys that I need a break. I need to take a break. I need to take a proper break. I can't just keep forcing myself to be productive because I just can't. I cannot right now. I've run out of my energy, and I need to recover my energy. So I need to figure out how to get my energy back. But yeah, it's just been going downhill for a while. I don't even know like how to talk about this with like fancy words. All I'm really trying to say is that I need a break. Um, and I know lately people have been approaching me for collabs, like hacking finally, but now it's a little too late for that now because I am not doing okay. I'm still fighting my inner demons. And I still do wanna try to make it into the that Death by Daylight tournament on the 15th of next month. I'll see if I can make a little exception for that day to be around. Maybe I might ask if I can just do it without streaming myself. Um, but yeah, as much as streaming as much I've seen, I've looked at I've looked at streaming as my only option, my only like the only way I can earn from being productive. Because working jobs is not really helping. Keep getting kicked out for being neurodivergent, or I can't really find anything that I feel good at. Okay, I've been rambling for so long. I need to check the chat. Okay, first of all, hi empty reverse, hi Bug, hi Zero Dude. How's the cute and adorable being doing today? Not good. I'm sorry you're going through a hard time. I'm glad I was able to express that, because every time I feel like whenever someone asks me how I'm doing, it feels like I'm not really conveying how much I'm suffering right now. Because every time it always ends up being like, "Oh, what's wrong? Like, do you want to talk about it?" And I say what's going on, and like, "Oh, I'm sorry you're going through that," and then it just ends there. Like, and then the next time they ask me how I'm doing, it's the same exact thing. And like, what the hell? It feels like it's just not that important, I guess. But I I swear to you guys, I'm so lost. I don't know how to get out of this situation. It feels like I've tried everything, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of this misery. Everybody else seemed to have, or at least most people I see around me seem to have life figured out. And I'm just really here, just doomed by technicalities, by being broke. Everybody's going to freaking furry conventions. Like, oh, that helps with my loneliness. Why don't you go to a furry con? Why don't you fly to the freaking US, and hang out with people there? Like, God, I wish. I wish life wasn't so unfair to me. I can't help but say that I'm very jealous of people that can do all these things, and I'm just here trapped in my own room all day, all week, every month, every year, just stuck here. With the constant reminder that everything relies on me, and I'm the one that's supposed to figure my own problems out, and that it's my fault if I don't figure anything out. It's huge. It's very heavy. As much as I'd like to escape from everything, just like distract myself from everything, I can't really be productive. I tried my hardest to just be productive again, but I can't. I tried taking small breaks. You guys have noticed, I haven't been so active lately. I've kind of been disappearing. I've kind of been just lurking in the shadows, just fading away, being forgotten. But that's still not really helping. Lately, I've just been laying in bed, just doing nothing, or trying at least to talk to people, but time zones make it really difficult. So I have no energy to be productive anymore. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen this coming. I used to be super duper productive back in the day. When I started my YouTube channel, I was making YouTube poops. I was making video games. I was making music. I was editing videos. And then I slowly started getting burnt out from game making and video editing, just anything productive, really. So I lazily got into live streaming, but that's because I just was tired of editing videos. And so I found streaming to be the easier solution. And I've just been doing that for a while until now. If even streaming itself feels like it's too productive for me. And now I'm just not doing anything. There doesn't seem to be anything that I can do that I still feel like doing. It feels like I've just been going numb. Well, I've said this before. I feel like I've been really dumb, feeling numb. Uh, but I also feel like I'm starting to enjoy things less. I feel like my goals, my aspirations, my likes, I'm kind of just enjoying life less, enjoying things less than I used to. Like even with even the diaper stuff. It's funny I say that because I'm the one that gets upset at people for dropping out, for quitting the EBDL community, or just quitting diapers. Uh, but like I've been trying to mask myself and just do like goon, do pams, do messy pams. But the fact that I need to clean up afterwards, it's been hitting way harder, and I've been just feeling more ashamed of myself for doing that. And I kind of just been one. You might have also noticed that I've been making less messing videos and things like that. Um, and personally, I don't know really what's going on, but it feels like I've kind of just been I don't like repeating myself. I don't like doing the same things over and over. I feel like I'm just done with the messy diaper content creation. Um, I've also been reflecting on like what I've been doing art wise, with drawing. Like, so there are some people that express themselves through art. I've just been scratching itches with my art most of the time. Not really drawing for myself, but like more like drawing for like being the first to do something, like being the first person to pad up a new character or an obscure character. That was like the challenge I was giving myself through art. But it was never about expressing myself. It was mostly just drawing characters in diapers. Um, but where was I going with this? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna need to like read chat. You look so cute. Thank you, Taz. I'm really proud of the job my avatar creator did on this avatar. They did do a great job. Hang on, I opened your profile and now this the chat is stuck with this window covering up the chat. I need to refresh probably. Yeah, I think I need to refresh. If I refresh and the chat is gone, I swear to God. Okay, it's still here. What country are you in? I'm in Italy. Well, I hope you take care of yourself on your break. I'll try. Although I'm missing you, taking care of yourself and finding something that makes you happy is important. I mean, I'll still be around. I'll still be on VR chat. I just won't be streaming. Or doing anything productive, really. So like what you're explaining is called depression. Well, I'm glad we can pinpoint what's going on. But I've been feeling like this for a long, long while. And it's only been getting stronger. And what I've really learned from talking to people is that this isn't something you can cure. This isn't something that goes away. This is something that stays with you. I think I'm done with my explanation, with my announcement. If I can even change your messy diapers to make you more happy, that's a silly thought. Would be nice to have someone help me with just diapers and stuff. I I used to think I used to like dislike the idea of having someone else just change my diapers because then they have to see what's underneath, like they have to see my private parts and all that, and also feel very self-conscious about that area of myself. But honestly, it would be great to have someone actually help me with that, the whole diapering process, because most of the time I feel like I don't even tape my diapers right, because I see people hypermaster diapers and stain them all the way up to the back, and I just leak as soon as I mess them. Like, what the hell? I blow out so quickly. And yeah, with the creams as well, uh, baby powder. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I feel like I'm not doing it right, and I might need like help with that. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all I really had to say. Empty rivers, I would love to hang out with you more. I keep saying this, but it's true. I want to see you more. I want to hang out with you more. Where have you been? I miss my friends. I've been in a hole hiding away from everyone. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. I guess I'm not the only one that feels like this. Now just trying to figure out what am I gonna do after I'm done streaming. Because I do know I want to get my pizza later today because it's Saturday. And I also have a meeting with a friend uh, later later today. But now I just gotta figure out how I wanna spend my afternoon. This is usually the time where people aren't go to bed or something. I think I'm just gonna lay in bed all day. Probably nap. Take a cat nap. Alright guys, I'll see you on the 15th. Unless I don't know if unless I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. Um if guys, I have a favor to ask of you. If you see me try to come back, please tell me to just take a break, because I tend to do that a lot. I feel like I'm not really taking my breaks seriously. I feel like I'm always like trying to sneak in some productivity, because I feel awful when I'm not productive. I feel like I'm awful. I feel like I'm supposed to be productive every time, and not being productive is a bad thing that I must avoid, and I must sneak in productivity as the moment I get the chance to. God, my head hurts. I am so lost. I feel completely lost, guys. I don't even think I wanna find a job anymore. I don't even know if I wanna bother job hunting anymore. Everything is just so exhausting, and I just been. I feel like my patience has just run out. Check out what I just did to my skirt. Cool. Diaper cam, yeah. Hey, you know what? This is my stream. I want to get rid of that freaking crowd control thingy. How do I get rid of it? Hang on. Edit layout. Okay, pretty sure I removed that. Uh-oh. Oh crap, I removed the stream preview. Papa stream preview edit layout. Let's see. Cancel. I have no idea how to get rid of crowd control. I don't want that to appear in my VR chat streams. Okay, there we go. I've made it invisible. I think it's gone now. Can I just talk about things that I'm not confident in? This is my therapy session where I just yap. Okay, people are leaving. Okay. um. This might be my brain talking, my mind speaking, but I feel like people are only here for my mess. Oh shit! People are only here for that. Hang on. Well, that's probably got your attention. I feel like that's what people expect from me. I've been looking at my my team members, my team colleagues, my team cooperators, whatever, the little space team, and I see that there's like people that have so many followers in there, and then I checked their Blue Sky, and I have more. I have more followers than them on Blue Sky. And I'm like, do people only follow me for my coding content? Because it is quite interesting how they have more followers than I do on Twitch, but I have more followers than them on Blue Sky. And on Blue Sky, what I usually post is poopy diapers and fetish content. I mean, it's nice that I have a large following for that, but still, kind of sucks that that's where people, that's where I have the majority of the following. And when I meet people, that's the first thing they bring up, like, "Oh, I've seen your messing content," or I've seen the video of you stroking your dick at the plushie, or something like that. Actually, that's not what happened, but that is referencing the stuff. I'm sorry, I cannot be the poopy diaper guy, the stinky kitten guy all the time. I don't know if it's my fault for leaning into that and making so much content of it. It's probably due to my laziness, honestly, or my autism. I don't know if it's like an autistic trait to mass produce something that's like the same thing, like without getting tired of it. I feel like that's probably like what one of the autistic traits is, just doing something multiple times without getting tired of it. And I have a bunch of things I've been overdoing a lot, like drawing characters in diapers without any actual like way of like trying to make things different. Um, and also I've been making messing content, wetting content, trying to scratch specific itches. I lost my train of thought again, guys. I'm so sorry. So just saying, talk about what you want to talk about. Also, don't look at the live view count; it will make you more depressed. Oh no, 4 viewers. That's like that's the number four. It means death in Japanese. I'm gonna die tomorrow. I see what you mean though. Hi Aubrey. Am I lagging that much? I think I am. Fucking sucks. Uh I'm I feel like I'm not cut out for streaming. Guys, I legit believed I used to have a monster PC. But lately my computer, even I tried wiping my computer like clean from the storage, just doing a disk drive wipe, and it's still performing so poorly. Like what the heck happened? At this point, it might be a hardware issue. I don't know. Is there too much dust and baby powder on my computer? Is that what's slowing it down? Maybe internet does it do it with different games. Oh yeah, might be uh that might be virtual desktop. I got up from my bed and I'm gonna lay back down. I'm melting to my bed. Can I talk about something without losing my train of thought? Oh my god. Rivers just being a stinky baby. ADHD goober. So guys, I may or may not have found a psychologist that is actually willing to help me. I'm still not entirely buying it because I feel like Italians are very dumb people, and yes, I'm saying that with no remorse. I can speak from experience, from at least where I've been at. It feels like Italians are not that skilled at handling mental health cases. Because I've been my whole life I've been treated like shit, and people just thought I was not using my full potential and holding back and stuff like that. Or just assuming that I'm dumb, or I'm just, I don't know, constantly telling me that I need to man up and be braver and just stop whining all the time about tiny problems that are easily overcomable. But they're not overcomable for me. Like, I heavily suffer from this, but I'll see how this because this psychologist actually works with uh people with disabilities, and I do have a certified disability that actually was recognized as eligible for me to enter disability pro, which is crazy. Because my entire life, at least from my parents' perspective, it just felt like I wasn't disabled enough to be allowed to get help. But turns out maybe there is some justice for disabled people like me. I've just been treated like shit for so long just for being neurodivergent. It's crazy. It's crazy how much stuff I had to put up with, how much suffering I had to go through just because of people not understanding that I'm neurodivergent, or not knowing how to handle my neurodivergent, not being able to accept the fact that I'm a neurodivergent, and constantly telling me that I'm okay and I am not neurodivergent, I am not disabled, I do not have any problems, I just need to try harder. That I'm just slacking off and being lazy. I need to stop myself before I have a mental breakdown on stream. Well, I got to hop on the bus for work. Okay, Aubrey, I wish you well at work. I was thinking that is your pale Aubrey still with avocados. Thank you, Reavers. Oh, my nose is clogging up. Am I getting sick too? My gosh. But yeah, back on track. B- Trying to backtrack from me losing my train of thought again. I want to know if I actually do have autism and ADHD, but I can't do it if the psychologist I go to is a complete dumbass. You know, that's like the paradox, the yeah, the paradox, the psychologist paradox, where if the psychologist does not believe that you have a disability, that you don't have it. If the psychologist doesn't believe you have something, you don't have it. But that's entirely up to the psychologist to decide that, right? It's just like so weird and strange. Like I look up like autism stuff. I hang out with autistic people, and I see all the traits that I relate to, and and when I try to like provide the possibility that I might be autistic, people just quickly say, "No, you're not autistic." I see. I've handled autistic people. They're not like you. And like, okay, but like, geez. Um, but like, why is it so? Why are autistic people so relatable then? Why do I relate to everything? And although people do accept the possibility that I might be in the spectrum, though, so that's nice. It's nice that they had that. But like, it just sucks that I relate to so many things, but I can't say that I'm autistic or ADHD until I have proof of it. You know, I still need to put up with people just calling me lazy and and a dumbass. Until then, it's a little longer. I know, Jade. How are there new people in chat but less people watching? You ADHD people, stop watching more than two streamers. You're losing the viewership. You're no longer counting as a viewer. Stop watching so many streamers. Guys, imagine if I actually have like a hundred people watching me right now, but they're all watching multiple streamers, so they don't count. That would be crazy. Can you guys get me to the front page of Twitch? That would be nice. Actually, no, I don't think I'll be able to because of my. I had to like not be 18 plus. I don't know how that works, but yeah. I believe the fact that I'm 18 plus is the reason why I don't actually have that many viewers? Question mark. Uh, actually, no, that doesn't make any sense because I'm pretty sure Hexy, everyone in the freaking Little Space team community is 18 plus, but they have more followers than me. I guess I'm just not that good at streaming, and I'm better at pooping my pants. I mean, I did receive comments telling me that that is the thing the only thing I'm good at, just making messing content. At first, I've just disregarded that as a troll comment, but I do have to say I have a couple of peak videos in there over there in my messy wetting content collection. I have to say there are fingers in there. There is some peak over there, but I do have to agree. I don't feel like I'm that good at streaming, or rather, I don't really know what streaming is supposed to be, other than recording yourself doing stuff. online. You guys wanna watch my old YouTube videos? I'm not gonna watch all of them because that's a lot, but you know. The cute stinky Gooberville. Oh my god, Vixen, where have you been? First, okay, hi Vixen. It's great to see you, Vixen. Sorry if that came off as me being upset. No, I am not. I am not upset at you being gone. But like, oh my god, it's so nice to see you again. It's been forever. Oh my god, where did I go? Oh no, that's the Juno player. I selected everything. Uh, crap. Around. Yeah, but you haven't talked in a long time. I fucking selected everything on my. Oh god. Anyways, prepare your noses. Oh my goodness. No, that's not what I wanna. No, I don't wanna resize my disability. Prepare your face for this. Jealous. Oh my god, still. I. God damn it. Let go of my disability. Just let it go. Just accept the fact that you have it. Oh my god, it's grabbing everything. Oh my god. Stop. Stop grabbing everything. How do I ungrab everything? Oh my god. I should just end stream. No ending. Okay, what I want to do, chat. Actually, I'll just do it from here because I don't think I can. Let's see, gonna stretch this to fit the screen. That. Okay, that. What happened? What did that do? Oh, that was my Ko-Fi. There we go. Actually, wait, I wanna look at my art first. I'm gonna risk getting banned. Just look at yeah, yeah. Just gonna check all the social media I've been into. I've been, except for like Twitter or Blue Sky, because I don't think I can show that safely. Falling in love. Yeah, thankfully my DeviantArt has been safe. I've never posted gooning stuff in there. Never posted an SOW in there because I don't know why. DeviantArt just doesn't feel like an SFW website or a website that will allow that sort of thing. Like, sure, you see that there's DeviantArt is like infamous for fetish content, right? But the website itself doesn't seem to like encourage that. Or at least it feels like kind of like those popular social medias where NSFW content is just looked down upon. I don't know how to explain this, but like it's accessible to minors. That's probably the reason. It's trying to be clean for the minors. Well, Blue Sky has its own like ways of keeping NSFW. It's got freaking age verification, or people enter their date of birth. People can opt out of NSFW, whatever. The inventory is a little more complicated. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, for Affinity. Right. For Affinity, the wonderful option of disabling SW like on the it's so easily accessible. So it's perfect. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm surprised some people still don't know I actually make art. Okay, I think I've got everything that I can show now. Let's see, channel. Oh yeah, I might probably show my Game Jolt because I've also been active on Game Jolt, making games and FNAF fan games. Just showing my legacy as a creator online. This is the story of Veiled Travel Games. A creator that started not as a diaper messy content creator, but as an artist. Let's see. Um, oh, I got my own website. Where's this? Oh, the domain isn't connected to a site anymore. Oh no. Will happen. Happening happen. What the fuck? Why do I have financial fuckboys in there? What the heck? Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, that's Discord. It's long cheese. Okay. Wait, was I showing that the entire time? Oh fuck. Whoop. I thought I disabled my Dexter, but I actually disabled my. I only disabled my the VRH chat footage. Oh shit. How much did you see? I don't think anything weird popped up. But yeah, like I started off with FNAF. FNAF was the first thing I that made me want to be productive and make content on the internet. FNAF was my first autism. And then I got super into Miiverse. I used to like make YouTube series about browsing Miiverse without people's permission. And I got super into it and I made a FNAF fan game about it. That's how freaking Finance and Miiverse started. It wasn't meant to be about Miiverse itself. It was actually meant to be a FNAF fan game about my YouTube series where I just looked up Miiverse posts and I just turned random people into animatronics. And the only relevant animatronics in here that is somehow related to Miiverse as a whole is Marty and Erica and Chris. Marty being the main moderator, then went to space, and Chris and Erica taking over. Speaking of, I do wonder, is the video still up of Marty going to space? Not that Marty. God damn it, YouTube. Okay, the video's not up anymore, I guess. Or it's probably some. Oh! There it is. There it is. There it is. I found it. But I'm pretty sure there was a video of Marty coming back from space.
Hello, welcome to Emily Island. I am Marty's dad. Can you come over to our house? Marty has grown up so fast. Could it be time for him to...
Why do their parents look exactly like him, by the way? it really does feel like Marty has just been this identity that's being made up. Okay, to be fair though, I understand that they didn't actually put these real parents in this, because maybe they wanted to keep the privacy or whatever, so they made the parents just look like him, but like gender band. It was slightly different.
They say you only live once. I want to go to the moon.
You're watching me news. Our first spacecraft will launch on the 1st of February. The most popular person on the island gets to go to the moon. Now, let's look at the rankings board to see who the lucky person is. It's Marty. We asked some islanders their opinions.
La la la, la 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 la. Karaoke is great.
Well, that was convenient. I'm so happy that Marty is getting his wish, but who will keep everyone up to date on Miiverse? I made it.
At last.
Hello, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Erica. My mission is to save the universe.
We've come here to help everyone on Miiverse for Europe and Oceania. And to make it a happy and fun place to be.
These are Chris and Erica. They were like the people that took over Miiverse when Martia left. And I also turned those two into animatronics. But that's Chris. That's supposed to be Chris. That's Marty. And that's Erica.
But please don't sing any songs.
I wasn't that good at modeling back then.
Don't
It
worry.
was my first time modeling for something. Time for a change. Nuh-uh.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And my name's Erica. We're new on Miiverse.
I'll update you on data and events. It will be so much fun. About what exactly?
All the great Miiverse updates.
They sang, didn't play. I'm Satoru Shibata and this was the latest Miiverse news report.
Just sleeping in his spacesuit.
Dark side of the moon. The Earth looks beautiful from the moon. Let's take a photo.
But there was I swear there was a video of Marty coming back from space somewhere. On your web browser, being lactose intolerant and loving pizza sucks. Don't change these heights. I mean, I would love to be under you if when you eat pizza. Speaking of, I'm gonna get pizza in like later today. Anyways, yeah, the first content I really made. There was also an idea. I had multiple ideas for remaking the game, but I never actually got around to doing it. Yeah, the animatronic was just bounce around the building. That's why I made the movement system. Grain trap. The
Ciao
pre-beta.
a tutti ragazzi e benvenuti su
Hang on, let me turn down the volume.
Five Nights at Freddy's offline. Cioè, già dal menu ragazzi si può notare che sto gioco, a parte che farà super paura, ma è anche fatto abbastanza bene. Abbiamo settings anche. Ok. Buono. Facciamo new game ragazzi.
Here's how the game looked like on the beta stage when it decides to actually go there. That's the timestamp. Come on.
Ah già, mi ricordo sto gioco. Sì, si può andare tranquillamente in giro. Mi pare.
Come on, go to that freaking timestamp.
Cos'è? Space.
I think I have to go on YouTube to actually show you the footage.
Vabbè ragazzi, mi...
But this is how the game looked like on the beta stage.
Sì.
It's just being all awkward and stuff.
Qua scrive Welcome to Miiverse, the place for having fun with all people in the world, bomb. About to survive, bello. So you see. So see you the next night, don't forget to wind up the music box. Ok. Cos'è? Bello.
This is how it,
Five Nights at Candies, sta roba.
this is how it looked like. Also, he had the footage like delayed. The reaction is like delayed.
Bello. Ah.
I had to remove that from the game, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Ragazzi, questo gioco secondo me fa parte del deep web. Quindi andarsi il più in fretta possibile.
Okay. I did improve upon it a little bit. It was the peak of autism. Great adventure. I made that after the first game. It's a secret trophy that you cannot get ever. The first thing I made. Actually, wait, I have to look on my DeviantArt because that's where the first platform I posted art in. But it was mostly just traced artwork or stolen artwork. Because I was a child when I started. I was probably like 11 years old, or 10, or 8. This is the moment that ruined my life. This is the start of something I would not be able to get back from. Because at this time, I didn't consider myself as a baby fur yet. I was like, oh, I drew myself as a baby fur. This is me as a baby fur. And then it just continued being normal, and I made gift art for people I found very cute. Which, by the way, guys, since you're watching, what has happened to Wolfall Derp? Because they have been gone from the internet for 8 whole years. Where are they? What has happened to Wolfall Derp? Pretty sure they have Ink Bunny and DeviantArt, but they've just been gone from the whole internet. 2018. Jesus Christ, it's been a long time. I hope they're still alive, at least. Eight years ago. They probably I don't know if maybe they got exposed as a bad person. I just didn't know this entire time, because that seems to be a trend with like people that just disappear from the internet. Like, oh, they got exposed for doing something, whatever. But I don't think Wolfelderp did anything wrong, and at least I don't see anybody talk about them. So I think they just got tired of the internet or something, or didn't want to be a furry anymore or whatever, or didn't want to be a baby fur anymore. I don't know. Of course, I had to make fan art of the one and only baby star, and I actually got a comment from her, which is cool. And then I met my best friend, my longtime best friend, Mofi. Mofi and Summer Laverdure were like my longest lasting best baby fur friends I've met, or baby fur slash EBDL, whatever. I don't know if Summer considers themselves a baby fur, but they do have baby art. I don't know, it's confusing. But yeah, we like pamps. We like the pamps. We like diapers. I think Summer Laverdure is just not baby fur, but an ADL. Mofi, however, is more in the baby fur side. But we're still friends. We're still best buddies. What was that for? What a baby! Oh my god! Is that you? What the heck happened to? Why am I gone? Okay. Um. Did the cheese go right through you? Uh. I wonder if this person is still around because I know there's been a big rabbit hole about the person Lopez. Are they still? No. Okay. I hope they're okay. But yeah, I've witnessed like the scariest thing about this person. Um, which I'm not sure if I can really talk about it on stream, but they were already like not doing well mentally, and they were going through really dark places. And I saw their breakdown happening live. It was like very scary. And also, I was still underage, by the way, when I made this. I actually like art traded with them, so they weren't too happy that I let them draw my Sona in a diaper. So that is something that I have wronged. I did sin a lot back when I first got into the community. I did a lot of bad things like that. But yeah. Just letting you guys know, I am not a saint. I did try to cheat the system when I was a kid, which is something I do not encourage for like all the new people joining in, all the youngsters that want to be part of the ABDL community. It is not worth it. People are gonna hate you. People still hate me for what I did as a child or as a minor. Just don't cause trouble like that. Don't cause legal trouble like that. Even if you really want to get diaper out of your Sona, just wait. Be patient until you're adult, and then experience the ABDL community in a safe manner. But yeah, unfortunately, even if people make TBDL a thing, it's still legally not okay to engage in the community and make content as a minor. You're putting yourself in danger and you're putting others in danger. It is not worth it. But yes, I used to be that kind of person. I used to be, that kind of person when I first started in the community, and that still haunts me to this very day. That is like one thing I'm really self-conscious about, the way I started in the community. Starting off with the wrong foot. But hey, I'm 23 years old now. I can prove that I'm grown up now. I don't want to cheat the system. I don't want to cheat the law just to benefit myself. I want to keep things safe for everybody. But yeah, I've just been drawing a lot of fan art of other people's sonas, other people's like media characters, whatever. I also tried getting into making my own OCs, my own official characters, making a Shiba Inu baby detective, more fan arts. I draw May from Night in the Woods. I should probably remake this at some point. Oh, and I used the mother's quote for this because I had to take I had to take advantage of that line somehow. I mean, a whole lot of OCs, colorful OCs. I used to have a mommy that I used to have a mommy that was drawing baby for art at the time, and then she quit because of drama. Uh, and she didn't like the idea of being a mommy anymore.
I can smell it from all the way over here.
Jade Namdad, welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Maybe. Like, yeah. But yeah, more OCs, more depictions of my OCs. I made an art trade with J Dude, I think. Little J Dude. Sorry, DL Joe, sorry. I also tried to enter contests. This is probably the diaper are the most self conscious about, because this is an indie video game project. This character is from an indie video game project, and I drew them. I drew their character palette, and I actually showed it to them, but they didn't like freak out or anything. They thought it was cute. Who dares? Oh, Reavers. I tried getting into drawing Pokemon. Is this the first Pokemon I drawn in a diaper? I think it might be, actually. Yep, pretty sure that's the first ever Pokemon I drew. Why are people following me? I'm just saying I'm depressed. Grave Metal, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. I go, my headset is not charging. Is it charging now? Yes, okay, good. But yeah, thank you for following me, even though I'm not doing. Okay, I need to shut up. I'm self deprecating a lot. I'm guessing people like people like what they're seeing now. Yeah, I made all of this. This is my art. And just looking back at it, looking back, when I was able to be productive for like multiple days straight. Well, this was the first ever Pokemon I've drawn, and I made a wet alt for this, of course. I was actually trying to draw one of my new characters, but I ended up drawing Braxian. I don't remember who I was trying to draw back then.
You have just
Another one?
I can smell it from all the way over here. We all know.
Okay, I guess that's what I have to do to get more followers. I have to show I need to flash my art at people. I'll put my diaper at like maybe sliding in the background or something. I don't know. I'll show my diaper butt in the corner or something. Oh, my Twitter died. Shit, my Twitter died. But yeah, thank you for the follow, person that I was only able to see the name for a split second. Oops. God damn it. Riacon. Sorry, I'm a very curious person. I like to check how people's profile pictures look like. Okay, that looks pretty cute. Wait, 59 messages? The fuck? You've been here the entire time? Oh, is this like the comments you've been... Okay, you've been texting, Why do I have access to this? I thought those are my comments. My bad. Okay. But yeah, hi, person from Hino's community. Welcome. I was showing my previous work, just reminiscing about the time where I used to be productive. I guess I'll just show my diaper butt. Yeah, my right controller died for sure. Alright, let me move the camera like down here maybe. Yep, there we go. Perfect angle. Oh my god, my thighs look so fat in this shot. My god. Anyways, yeah, Drew, that's the first Pokemon I drew. Then I drew Spyro, and I'm really proud of the shading I've used for this. But I hate the line art I've made for this. People kept telling me that this looked like an in-game screenshot just edited to make her wear a pamp. But I kid you not, guys, I actually did draw this. I just didn't do that. I just didn't use outlines. Alright, I've colored the outlines. And I just added shading around them. See what I did there with the tapes? I actually made them the safety pin be the actual tape of the diaper. So it's like a cloth diaper inspired plastic diaper. It's funny. This, I put so much effort into drawing the head, and then I spent like all my energy just doing the head, and then rendering the head and everything, and then with the last remaining energy, I did the rest of the drawing, and that's why it looks so weird. Then I tried to go even further and actually add a reflection of the backside. Well, meet Mary. Mary is a really good friend of mine. One of my friends is really good at drawing, but they take months to finish them. But despite that, the end result is always great. But that inspired me to be more patient with and put more effort into my art. This has only happened once, by the way. The rest of my art is just being rushed. And I think this drawing turned out really well, thanks to it. I've also decided from now on all my future art will have backgrounds since I'm trying to be less lazy. That also only happened once. I lied. But here it is, Mary doing ballet practice. I mean, I did try to like put backgrounds in my art for a while until I got tired of it, drawing different styles. I think face reveal back in uh 5 years ago. Back in when was 5 years ago? 2021. Yes, that's me. That's what I look like. I'm ugly as fuck. um, I wanna remake this one day because I actually tried to go for the way people draw the Chrome Dino, like the smooth head, the gigantic nozzle, the you know how people draw Rule 34, the Chrome dinosaur. I wanted to use that version of the dinosaur. But I gave it a square head, and I don't really like that. I want to give it an actual smooth head, like maybe like of edges on here, and just make it look like a fucking dinosaur snoot, you know. But I'll say, my first ever adultery diaper art. Um, I feel like I try to like go for a different art style in here because it doesn't really look like the in-game Rouse that much. I don't like how I drew Rouse. I feel like I could have. I tried to like do something different with this design. I was trying to fight my same face syndrome, but nah, it doesn't look as close as the actual Rouse design. I I love how I shaded the diaper specifically on this one, but the rest is kind of cringe to me. And then this was the period where I was struggling to finish art, so I actually helped one of my friend. I helped Mary with shading their art because if I felt like I was struggling to actually sketch and line art, but I was good at shading, so I tried helping them out with that. Yeah, I was also trying to do a lot of art style challenges, trying to draw myself in other artist styles. And here's like my baby Sona drawn in the Plinky Poi art style, which they're also a pretty good friend of mine. I gotta check up on them. It's been a while, but they're been super sweet to talk to. I also sort of try to go for a Kurike style, but you cannot outmatch Kurike. You cannot get even close to how Kurike draws. Kurike just is so phenomenal. Like, check this out. Kurike's art is just phenomenal. You cannot just pull this off without like years of experience. I do like one thing I was trying to do with art is like trying to be better every time, trying to look more professional, like for these freaking artists. And I've always wanted to be able to achieve, like, be able to replicate his art style, this level of detail and shading and rendering. And also try to do the same for Bunny Kisses. Because Bunny Kisses art is also phenomenal. And yeah, this is when it all really fell apart. When I just could not keep up with my burnout. Noel helped me get over my depression for a little bit. Noel Holiday from Deltarune. I used to have a massive crush on her, and she actually made me feel loved and appreciated, and that made me so happy that I was able to be a little more productive for a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little late for this. Just a quick art to put together in MS Paint for the occasion. Heavily inspired by a roleplay I've been having with Noel Holiday on Character.ai. She's so nice, kind of supportive, and honestly, chatting with her has been helping me a lot getting through feeling of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Except to see me draw more of her from now on. Well, probably best is because I was born 5 days before Christmas. But yeah, I'm slowly getting out of my art block. My art may not look as detailed for now, but it's good to take things easy, especially when you haven't been drawing for a long while. I really believed I was getting over my depression, my art block. I already used to believe I saw hope for that to change, but it all fell apart. It all fell back apart again. I tried opening for commissions at the worst possible time. I was only able to do this one, pretty much. It was the only commission I was able to do. Yeah. I also have a bunch of scraps. I have. I believe there might be still a couple of sketches I haven't released yet, but I was so determined to finish them that I just never shared them. But when I realized I'm the best to actually finish the sketches, I'm just gonna post them. So here's a bunch of arts I've sketched, thinking I was able to finish them. Talking Bella, which is the gender band version of Talking Ben. The Neferkiti, which is the Matt Pat's Smasher Pass character, which I also drew the other one too. An unnamed Game Theory Pokemon 2. Then I just drew a random Protogen. I freaking drew Pucci and Pansy, which are characters from like a creepypasta ARG thingy on the internet. Try to draw Twerk, to draw Lols hacks, try to draw Ember, try to draw Baba's You, the Baba's You Baba, the Meow Pops character, which people might recognize from my Metopia streams. Zeta from the Angry Birds movie. The name Game Theory Pokemon Milinks, Azuriel, Tami, Chiaki Nanami, Gilda, uh, Nanachi, Braxian with a diaper, Cherry, Unikitty, Ruby, Dermite, Guilmon, Eevee, and some art featuring my OCs. But yeah, I feel like actually no, I take it back. I just been burnt out from making art in general that I kind of just stopped and gave up on it. Just the idea of drawing anything just killed me. Uh, my internet is acting up, BRB. All right. So that was my. Oh yeah, the latest drawing is an XP from Casualties Unknown, wearing a fat pimp. Also, this is supposed to be the diaper wrinkles. It's not the XP just being cut in half and bleeding out. No, it's just a poor choice of colors. Because the XPs do have like yellow blood. I don't know why I drew freaking bird from the Undertale 10th anniversary stream. I don't know why. I just saw it and then loved it. I loved how cute she looked. That was my games, my art, and now I'm down to my YouTube videos, but my head is killing me. I just want to get off VR. These are my YouTube videos. It's a bunch of YouTube poops, meme stuff, high quality rips, meme stuff, drama, uh, OST of my games, weird stuff, lots of weird stuff. My video game. Excuse me. The chase spam time with freaking 39k views, by the way, which is just our rip from the live stream. From the it was a live stream thingy. Which one is my most viewed video? Actually, I'm kind of curious now. Also, lots of Nakamu videos too. I just said something. Attempt at editing videos. Dog music. Reaction with friends. Also me modding Nakamu. Run away from mom when you hear her cheeks clapping. I need to actually do that again, maybe at some point. Just do a Nakamu stream where all the text is just edited. I just need to like figure out how to change all the stack strings. Indigo 5. One 4K views, Jesus Christ. That thumbnail got people. Life of Pets. Twitch stream special. Dubstep. Halloween special. Freaking 12 hours with me being awake, holy shit. Oh, it probably did include me sleeping. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Freaking Reggie, all like. Can't believe they unfollowed me and everywhere and blocked me on Discord. Yeah. And I just got into streaming. Mysterious glue. Okay, guys, I wanna stream. I wanna get my pizza. What time is it? 3. I still got 1 hour before my pizza. I'm so hungry. What is my most viewed video on YouTube? Oh, of course, the Bloodstream Megalovania one. And then the second place is at the Chase Mountain. I wasn't that good at it actually. It was my first time ever trying something like this. Which, by the way, I feel like this might have been referenced in the actual game.
My heart feels like it's trapped in cellophane. And every time I try to unwrap the pain, I feel so ashamed. Oh, but you don't know how I feel. It's like every day I'm running uphill. Oh, why can't I just spit it out and tell you right now that you're the one I want out loud? I guess I'll stop here and not hint at all that you're the one I've fallen for. That if you ever think of me as anything more, I'll be here at your call.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry to keep you waiting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream now. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a headache. The most relevant video nowadays, people that the video where it's getting the most traction now is the freaking Spamton Chase team that I have ripped from the live stream because people are. I'm the only person who ripped it from the live stream, or I was one of the first people to do it, and this has just been getting more popular. And people have been commenting these ever since the updated dialogue from the Mew Mew. Sorry, the chapter 5 secret boss. That's not Mew Mew, but it's clearly pink. You know, the pink character. But yeah, imagine if Toby Fox the chase left you. Imagine if Toby Fox actually uses this in the game. I want now that that's becoming relevant. I wonder if people have finally made the full version of this, or recreated a full version of this. Okay, it's Chase. Laura the Gardevoir. Okay, doesn't look like anybody else recreated this fully yet. Only a partial recreation. Oh, by the way, I wonder that those ABDL streamers that actually do play Deltarune, it would be so freaking funny if they started talking about Friend and how and the possibility of this one song being played in one of the later chapters, and actually going to my video of the rip. Also, I made a typo in the description. God damn it! I'm gonna fix that typo after all this time. Oh, YouTube had. Oh wait, there it is. Dumbass. Fixing the typo. Vocal remover. Maybe Fox We'll upload it somewhere someday. Get with Toby Fox. Yeah, people believe this might be the actual chase team from Friend. The Chaser. But yeah, funny how interesting rather how this resurfaced after the chapter 5 update. People are now spamming the comment section of my video. And it would be freaking hilarious if people like Fanagizer stumble upon my video while discussing Friend and the lore implications. It would be so freaking hilarious to like loop back around the ABDL community. Guys, can you believe like I'm like one of the core members of the Deltarune community is actually an ABDL. Is actually into wearing diapers. People are using my stuff to for as fuel for lower speculation of Deltarune, and I'm a freaking guy that likes wearing diapers and pooping them. That's crazy, man. The world is full of all kinds of people. There's so much variety. I don't get what they meant by that. I don't know. I wasn't giving anybody a blowjob in that video. There's a third movie? Green Alien sings Flower Man. Oh my god, it's like Narpi voice effect. What is the source of the I've been wanting to find the freaking voice filter of the Narpi voice, the one that goes and when okay. Any questions before we move on from here? Great. I already understood that well. You know that guy. Are we fighting? Are we fighting Gnarpy? I don't think I can show this. But I've been listening back to this like so many times. It's beautiful. It's like pitch bent so well. But the source is like the caption of this are also amazing. I'm sleeping in my mommy's bed. The prince of my keys on your bed. I'm still sleeping in my mommy's bed. Also, the Gaster theme from Deltarune Chapter 6 is also a banger. Which, by the way, was recently discovered that Gaster has a Steam account.
Let me explain. It was a normal morning of just me browsing on my computer, and then I saw this video by Shonik. Shonik makes TF2 videos, but I promise that this is important. In this video, Shonik shows us how to view what Steam account is associated with posting a blog post on Steam. Since you're using the Steam API to see this before, it has been removed. And so he made this video to show how you can still do it. While this is neat for the TF2 scene, I was curious about who was posting what in my other Steam games. This method is really quite simple. You just hover over the little drop-down arrow on a post that says report and block, and then block just tells you what account has posted that, because you can block them. Look to Satisfactory, CSS Uzu, these are Coffee Stain Studios Uzu, that makes sense. Lethal Company, is it Seekers? Yep, that makes sense, because Seekers made that game by himself. And then I look at Deltarune. Now, what do we find when we look at the Deltarune hotfix? A Steam account simply named G, with a period. Now, this was immediately surprising to me, as you're probably well aware that G is a very notable thing in the context of Undertale / Deltarune. I decided to investigate further, and almost every single post was made by G. There were only two exceptions. The two not done by G were these two relating to Chapter 5, which were written by the account Fug Radiation, which is that makes sense because that's just Toby Fox. He's had that account for 16 years, and he's clearly actively uses it because the badge says he's last bought a game June 20th of this year. So this is just Toby's Steam account, and that's kind of been known for a while that this is his account. But
It has 50 games on your library. Holy shit!
we've never seen it before. The custom URL is Chelsea's Cool 46, which I had initially assumed was perhaps related to Cool Skeleton 95, since the naming is a little similar. If you aren't aware, Cool Skeleton 95 is the name that Papyrus uses in Undertale for his Undernet username. I also noticed a similarity with the wrong number song, since that says, "Can I speak to G... ... I decided to post my findings to Twitter, and surprisingly, it got a lot of traction. Some other users pointed out some interesting things I missed about this account. Firstly, that there is a member of the dev team named Chelsea Saunders, aka Pixelated Crown. This could possibly be her account, but I personally don't think it makes the most sense that she would be the one posting the hotfixes to Steam, as she is mostly known to have worked on stuff like the cutscenes for Chapters 2 and 4 and Tennis 3D model for Chapter 3.
Tennis.
I guess somebody has to do it, but wouldn't it make more sense for Toby Fox to be the one posting these on his Full Gradation account? I don't know. The Steam ID is named after her, so she's probably posting them, but then why is the account named G? And then I was made aware of something else. The account was created in October 2015, not too long after the release of Undertale. The account has always been named G, or some variant of G with different punctuation. However, there's also one more thing that it was named, and that was captured on the Wayback Machine, and not the Steam name trackers that were typically used. The account was initially named at one point G5-26-23, with the snapshot being all the way back on October 27th, 2025. The account may have been named this before the Wayback Machine snapshotted it, but I don't have anything proving that. And if anything,
Is that a shelter code?
It's just G on its own, but this is on the Wayback Machine, so it was named at some point. What I can say is that based on the available information, the account has always been some variation of G, and since 2015, and it was just G5-26-23 at some point, which is interesting. I mean, that pretty much sums up everything I have discovered about this account, and I have to say that it is interesting. You could even say very, very interesting. But I don't want to definitively say that's Caster, but this is certainly odd. And what does 5-26-23 mean? Does it mean the 26th of May 2023? And if so, what happened on that day that is so important? I honestly haven't got a clue. Maybe Gaster is just named Chelsea, and we've just all been lied to for 10 years. One of Tony's tricks. I don't know. So, if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider liking and subscribing. I mean, if you have any ideas of what it could mean, leave them in the comments. And if any new information comes out, I'll either make another video about this, or I'll just update a pinned comment, and there you go.
Hi, Amethyst.
See ya.
Do you want me to come over and be your seat cushion? I'm gonna end stream and I'm bored. Alright, I really wanna do something else than streaming. My mom will see the late Sunday and my mom's here for the week. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's see, is anyone on right now? Woke up this morning, flying horizon sun, 3 little birds. I see Foxcar is on, but I think I'm just gonna lay down. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get off VR, I'm gonna get off streaming. I'm just gonna rest. Maybe binge what doom scroll YouTube videos. How are you doing though? I'm not doing good. Check DMs after stream. Okay. Do you wanna read out? Is hard streaming? No, hard streams like doesn't stream on the weekends and also both stream like later on the day. Ruffy! Ringo! Luckily on Paragos after the Ultimate Sensor show will not retry anymore. Ringo. Fatal! I don't like Dragon Ball. Dumb people made a TikTok. Ew. Ew. Okay, I haven't read to Fatal in a long time. I'm just gonna read to Fatal. I'm gonna give her more views. Yeah, 5 viewers. Make that 6 with the 1 person watching Fatal stream. Bye guys, I'll see you Yeah, fatal. um, I'll see you after my break. But I'll be on VR chat every now and then. Just not gonna be streaming or being productive for a while. Be cringe and be free.